Alright, we're on... Where did I save it? This one? I think. So 3? What about Samurai? Wah, you have disgraced me for the last time, still Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Rah, rah! Who won? Who won? The warrior's swords gleam in the strike and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Cole offices. That rock. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Yeah, who doesn't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like how young? 10 years old? What the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. Oh. Well, that's weird. 17. See? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. They don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. And watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. Really worry about kids these days. Dude, I worry about kids these days too. These motherfuckers are being raised on TikTok, brain rot, and fucking tablets and shit. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. Great, I'm sad again. But no one paid any attention to the Wright and Co. law offices. How am I gonna pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick. Maya. What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. The guy in that show? Yes. They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Come to the office, quick, please, Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Cole office. Maya's here watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers, the fuck, was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kid show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Ham. Bro, what are these goddamn names? Who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. Samurai spear was also found stuck through his body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bro, it's just a show. Yes, Wright and Cola Arts. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. What? I've decided this will be our first case. Sure, why not? Why not? Well, what should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. We just don't have enough information. What are these lines right here on her neck? Alright, let's go to the detention center, I guess. October 16th, detention center visitors room. What the fuck? Wrong, Maya. It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. He looks like a beast man. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Oh my god. What are you saying? Yes. Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. Oh my. Wait a minute. What was that? Was he wearing an ascot? I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? No. He's wearing a freaking ascot. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick, what? He's a good guy. What is wrong with this woman? He's like, he's amazing, and then said he's guilty, and now he's amazing again. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Well, great. Case over. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. So between 10 and 5, he was dead. Oh my god, look at that big fucking hole in his chest. Oh god, I don't know why. I can't stand. I have like fucking, what is that shit called? Like trypophobia or something? Oh, I can't stand shit like that. It drives me insane. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jackhammer. Bro, that shit has triggered me. I had to cover it with my hand. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Steel samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo. I know that shit. Fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although... I guess he did defeat him this time. Don't say that. Don't make that joke, alright? I see. Neo-Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? What's your alibi, bro? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. Oh god, that shit. Ah. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autograph. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? You there. You want in, you gotta go through me. Old bag. Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well that's great. I'm security. Shut up, you old bag. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Listen, old bag, you're probably a gawker yourself, except the kind of gawking you do doesn't use your eyes, if you know what I'm saying. Youths today. Wait, what? What? Bro, hey, bro, what the? Baby should be on low. The life of me worked loafing around. I was young and am I right? But hippie clothes, what are the use these days, my own son? What the hell are you saying? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey, listen, when you're being spoken to youths today, the studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days, yeah, I bet you did some stuff in your younger days. You were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to plain villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. What about Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it. Believe me, little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. Probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. Bro, he didn't do it. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Okay, well, what about Mr. Hammer? Kind of person. If only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. I have heard of that, but there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. Enough to make you cry. Okay, well, what about the reason for suspicion? Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw. She's gonna say, I already know what she's gonna say. She's gonna say she saw him wearing his outfit going to rehearsal. She saw the Steel Samurai walking by. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here about Mr. Powers at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. Lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Fucking old bag. Yeah, studio van. Probably use it to carry around film equipment. Computer that runs the studio security camera. Hey, no touching. Oh my god. Overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left of the area is the actual film studios. Main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Security guard station. Security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk here. You can see the computer that runs security cameras. I'm gonna need to come back then, I guess. Let's go talk to this dude again. Be like, hey bro, you gotta write a letter. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Bro, I need a letter. Alright, your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? No, I never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. The security lady said she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I'm telling you right now. She's gonna say she saw the Steel Samurai. It's gonna be some other dude that was wearing the suit. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you can write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Document proving Will Powers' request for an attorney. Hope this will get me past the security lady. Ma'am, I have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish girl. Ah, what is with her attitude? Powers request giving to the security later. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. The fuck? Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me itself. It better not be Detective Gumshoe. Hey, Nick. For maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Okay, so we're at the main gate. We're gonna go to Studio 1 and 2. We're gonna have to go to the employee area eventually. I know it. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. Outside, Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be this asshole. Aren't you that murderer from the other day? No. It's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. The fuck? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Yeah, you tell him. Yeah, bitch. Shit on. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Don't apologize to him. I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know a truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. Oh, fuck. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. The investigation. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Add it to the court record. Time of death. October 15th at 2:30. Pierced through the chest by a spear. What was the reason for the arrest? Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think the Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. She's not. Huh? We talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Power said? He's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Probably videotape. Kind of evidence. Well, that her photo. The photo of Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. Because they're wearing the outfit, I'm telling you. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Ho 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 ho. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm about to rub this shit in your face. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. You got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Did I already talk to him about everything? I did. Examine. Hey, there's a camera here. Security camera that takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Wait, did someone tear the head off? Right, to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? Looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. Take the gumshoe. What's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. Nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. A little bush. Maybe you'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah. Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. This guy needs to stop calling me pal. Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. I think we need it. Oh my god. That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough. She doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? He had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, the photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Just to the left from here is the gate with the camera. Took the photo. My job to check the photos every day, you see. Reason for suspicion. Guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, pass by my station first. Poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 11. Murder happened at around 2:30, see? The only one I see go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Ah! I could see it. She has that kind of like wild, like looking hair. Good one, Sonny. He thinks I was joking. Mr. Hammer. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. He was. Past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. Check them every day before going home, I do. Can't touch your computer. There's no way I can go to the employee area. Oh, wait, I can. What the hell? I thought I wasn't allowed here. The fuck? October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. Where's that? Must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Oh, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Stanley clicked it. Again. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. The sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Door dressing room. It's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai. She wants to take the murder weapon as a souvenir spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Yep, exactly. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Howard's dressing room. Well, this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Right. Bag. This might be Power's bag. Don't open that. Oh. An employee keycard. This must be Power's. It says Studio 1. How convenient. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Vast array of cosmetics here. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Try this on. No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? Kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Here's his outfits. Some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. You were already wearing one myself. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. A bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to employees. Tea, cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. It's kind of true. Sometimes like I'll eat, but then I always like dessert, right? Like sometimes like depending on the dessert, how full I am, but a lot of times I'll be like, yeah, I could eat more if it's like dessert. Stomach does this girl have? I always have mirrors like this in dressing room. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. I guess it was just for the key card that I came here. Do I have to keep doing this? Fucking. Let's go in and check it out. I wonder if this key card we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opens. Alright, we're in. Way too happy for someone visiting the crime scene. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? You're the one that wanted to visit here. The white tape, it's so real. Evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. Murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Let's see, what can we examine? Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. It's heavier than I thought. First thing she does is touch it. No touching that. Hello. My partner's kind of... You know. No, I don't know. Who are you? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP. Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get. What is. There's a lot of air in that head, isn't there? I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. The day of the crime. Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. The only assistant. Well, the studio isn't doing so well right now, and yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. I thought Steel Samurai was supposed to be popular. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room, but I didn't see either of them after that. Do you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am? Well, you can never tell just by looking at him. Kinda. No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Calm down, Maya. Well, I don't know about that, but today, just afternoon, I sensed something. Someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Oh wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed then? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks, that helps. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone. So you sensed someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Yeah, let's go talk to this woman, I guess. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Hey look, that's the chair the director sits in. Always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. He's very easily excited. Ready, Nick? Action. This girl is more trouble than I thought. More troubled. Well, do you have a ladder? Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. What? Where's your enthusiasm? Oh. Skipped it. Oh well. Is there no way to just fucking... Whatever. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. The assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was at 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? You're absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Shut up, or I'll push you down and break your hip. Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? Yes. You were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her, she's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. Running, oh my god, tomorrow they're saying this and that and other thing, new thing too about respecting your elders back then. Shame on you used today. Oh my god. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes. Give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. I don't remember what the camera was like, ST1307 or something like that. First, I need the date of the murder, which is 10:15/2:30. Camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Enter the security number of the camera. ST1307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? Oh, is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back. October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? There's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Taken at the gate between the entrance and the studio. 2 p.m., photo number 2. Maybe it's the number printed out? The second photo that's been printed? I don't know. Or maybe the other one was deleted. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. Are we done for the day? For today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is a security lady. To be continued. Dear progress, yes. Let's save it on 3. Alright, let's keep going. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir, I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the Studio C. This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gates of the studios. The security lady that works at the studios were here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. Here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Wait a minute. So they don't have a guard before that? Wouldn't someone just go there before then? Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. Oh, that fucking wound, that hole, it triggers me so much. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Listen to the whole thing again? Skip it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. That question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? Yeah, old bag. Oh my, ooh. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Ooh. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their name. Wendy Oldbag. Wait, her name is Oldbag. I thought he was just calling her old bag. Call me Oh my, ooh. Old bag now. Still how old children make fun of me. Oh, can you believe it? With there was boy captain of the chest. He called me old bag as well, just cried. Okay. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Me too. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. Let's get into the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes. Yesy, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. He sure is one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading to the studio. Oh, I'm about to shove this photo in your face. You saw the defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Well, what were you doing before? Up until that time, anyone who wanted could go into the studio. Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked here. You needed an employee card key to get in. Right, the card key that I have. But what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since the morning. I had some other errands to run that morning. Hold it. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Yeah, old bag. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Someone could know that. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. Quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by at 2 p.m. 2, you're sure? Sure as spit. Well, who was that man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Got wax in your ear, Sonny? This is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Mrs. Old Bag? Or Miss Old Bag? You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. This is the Mr. Powers that you saw. Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Hey, get fucked. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Yeah, you idiot. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? You and Edgeworth are surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your position ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Of course, the fucking detective again. Wow, even old bag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? The fuck do you mean? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Yeah, I'm gonna press her until she squeals, alright. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Hold it, you lied earlier. Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I said is on the straight and narrow. Time up. You today always whining about each other pointing fingers. Okay, you gotta stop rambling now. Mr. Wright, please, for all I try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. That morning during the run through the action scene, I saw our Powers trip and fall. Hold it! Trip and fall? I think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better. I kissed it. What the fuck? Shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. What prop? He broke a prop. Sure did. His own samurai spear. Samurai spear, the murder weapon. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. Hold on. It's not broken. Oh, wait. This one. Is this it? Is that shit on there? Tape? I'd better write this down in the court record. How would you be able to stab someone? Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Hold it. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is, where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Hmm. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Willpowers. I suppose that's right. What kind of goddamn judge is this? Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? Object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that the photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photos can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Oh my. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30, true? The only person I saw go before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. 2:30. Hold on. When was this photo taken? 2? Does it say number 2? $2:30. Huh. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Sure. Oh, quiet, honey. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking. Right. No one else went there. Hold it. Or you got to the guard station. You mean before 1 p.m.? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Hold it. Are you sure? Objection. The witnesses answered the question. Anyone going through the studio will have to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. Old windbag sure has balls. Huh? Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all, or for that matter, entirely forgetting it. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Calling her old windbag? I saw her go to the studio before that was Will Powers. No one else went there. It has to be something I have. What about Studio 2? Oh. Let me see. What is this sphere? Powers photo. Photo number 2. Dragging one leg. Card key for studio employees. Grand Studio entry. God Metal Studios. I'm a death. 10:15. 2:30 p.m. And I would have seen it. Make sure it balls. 2:30. Wait, his death was at 2:30. Before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. The only thing I can think of, is that the photo says photo number 2, but I don't know how to be like, hey, check this out. I mean, this is the only thing I can think of. But it says number 2. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. Photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know you had from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. You know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2. Computer only held data for the photo on that day. One photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Take that, old bag. What you mean by this, right? Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. The camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Ooh. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you, are you? You're a whippersnapper too. Uh-oh. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. It was the assistant. I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. This old bag. This is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, honey. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Yeah, she's an old fucking woman. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security man and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? No, by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy. Still Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee. I remember seeing it at the bottom. The grate was open. Yeah, the grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. Told you they were freaks. And they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids. Well, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably second or third grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade. Oh yes, we'll see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Possible, I think. Quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. They're already trying to unsuspect him. This court would take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information, and no forgetting vital information this time. October 18th, 11:08, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who's the Steel Samurai in the security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? Better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone wanting to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only one, you're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First we play for more time. Start targeting someone that could have conceivably done this. It'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. Bye. Can I save it? Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? Prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. Other person who went by the studio was roughly 10 years of age. The photos do not have to be may not have been hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant of Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. As if the stakes weren't high enough. The Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder. Security lady. Assistant girl. It was the assistant. The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. He stole it and in doing so became the steel samurai. Very shame the steel samurai in the picture is really the assistant. That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? The steel samurai, a little lame. He was dragging his foot. Bad feeling time. I don't think it matters what I pick, right? Remember the testimony concerning Power's injury? Powers and poor Hammer are gonna run through O and me. What about the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Power's injury. She could look the steel samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the steel samurai walk. She wouldn't have lived. Kinda takes the legs out from under that case. Right? I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Well, honest, right? The fucking security lady. It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag. There's still samurai dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than the Powers and Hammers who knew about the injury. Security lady, Oldbag! What? Whippersnapper? Order, order. Is this true, Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. How would she go through the trouble wearing a Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in the costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Sherlock Holmes. Isn't this the part where Edward pounces? Doesn't he usually jump with an ejector? He wants to he wants to accuse her. Well, Mr. Edward, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What's that supposed to be? So you all think I did it? Is that it? Don't just sit there, do something. Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Give Granny a break. Press further. Very same reasoning that makes Mr. Power suspect in this case can be used to doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. Why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. Only a grade schooler though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds stop. What the fuck? That boy is not the killer. How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it nice to be kids? Be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, Dave. What happened? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let us see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder? The murder weapon. Your Honor, the murder weapon is a samurai spear. Very spear is shown here in the photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings for the current trial for today. Mr. Edwards, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. All prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. Court is adjourned. Wait a second. Shut up, old bag. Run up, barking up the wrong tree. I'm talking. Oh my god, she doesn't shut up. What is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. I'm gonna fucking beat this old woman. Oh, this old woman is pissing me off. This fucking old lady's pissing me off. Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Jesus Christ. By whom? Throw them in jail. Throw them all fucking in jail. How about that? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Yeah, how fucking ironic. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it. See? So they told me just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Don't people get arrested for this shit? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap and I always do what I'm told. No, you don't, you fucking liar. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. It's right, your cross-examination. Mr. Wright. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes. Well, I was surprised no one asked about it. It's fucking common sense there's gotta be other people there. Coordinator, maybe? Where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? In the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? It was a Studio 2. Yeah, it's blocked off. Look at the guide map. Here it is. You go through the gate all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but continue. It had nothing to do with it. Why would they say that? Like, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about not having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little... Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You're bonusing, you still talk. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Take a break. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people who have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. Court is adjourned. Fucking old lady, I'm telling you, man. October 18th, 104, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. What the hell are you smiling about? Or should I say, sniff? Huh? We'll be going down the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about the director and the producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for sure. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been the old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit and take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag. I feel kind of... Don't fucking feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. To be continued. Yes, save. On 4. October 18th, Wright and Co. law offices. Well, guess what? Bro, that was... I thought it was gonna take a lot longer than that. I should have been off earlier, but, I got shit to do, so I am going to, be getting off for now.